Hey guys, what is going on? I am Ray, your favorite camera tech. It's been a while since we've been to the school, but you know what? It's a perfect time to do research. The best way for a film student to do research, though? Watch more movies. I am counting down 5 movies I do recommend for film students to check out. I would also like to keep promoting social distancing, so instead of going out to the store to buy these DVDs, you can totally check them out by streaming legally in Canada. I'm also going to shed light on some lesser known titles rather than just focus on the critically acclaimed. That way you can discover 1 or 2 more movies on this list. And in no particular order, let's get this countdown started. First up is A Ghost Story. Shudder follows a photographer Toon and his girlfriend Jane. One night while driving home, they accidentally ran over a young woman. Out of fear, they decide to drive off and leave the woman on the road. After the incident, Toon starts to notice that smears on his photographs and even ghostly faces start to appear. The couple starts seeing the ghost around their home and decide to find out who this girl is in hopes to find a way to end the haunting. Shudder is a great movie for horror directors to dissect. This is a Thai film made in 2004, but they were able to make a scary movie with a very low budget. The plot started off as tropey and then escalated all the way to the very end, and they were able to do this without relying on gore or heavy CG effects. You can check out Shudder getting developed on Netflix. From horror to thriller, Ex Machina follows programmer Caleb as he was selected to test out Ava, his boss's new AI automaton, with the main goal to see if Ava is capable of fooling people into thinking she's human. The movie becomes twisted once Caleb starts to love Ava and believes that she has emotions. He starts to question if keeping her locked up for scientific testing is morally wrong or not. Ex Machina is an important film both to filmmakers and effects artists. It won the Academy Award for Best Visual Effects and was recognized as one of the best independent films in 2014 by the National Board of Review. It's also amazing to see a successful film made with 3 main actors, 1 extra, and basically 1 location. It proves that a great script doesn't need multiple locations and a full cast to impress audiences. See if Ex Machina can pass the Turing test on Amazon Prime. Another unconventional love story I'm recommending is Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. The movie follows Joel, who recently broke up with his long-term girlfriend Clementine. He tries to talk to her in hopes of salvaging the relationship, but finds out Clementine went through a medical procedure to erase Joel from her memory. Out of spite, Joel goes through the same procedure and is forced to relive all of his memories with Clementine and watch her fade away from his mind. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind does a great job visually portraying how Joel's memories get altered and erased, and transitions between each memory helps portray Joel's jarring experience as we jump cut and match cut to the next memory to be wiped. Don't forget to check out Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind on Netflix. Going from Eternal Sunshine to Eternal Rock, School of Rock follows failed musician Dewey. After getting kicked out of his band and failing to have rent money, he decides to impersonate his roommate to take on a teaching gig at an uptight private school. What he didn't know was he was teaching a group of talented musicians, and he decides to bring them all together to make one large rock band. School of Rock has a very special place in my heart. First of all, I love rock and roll, so put another dime in the jukebox, baby. Secondly, music was my favorite subject in grade school, and Jack Black plays a fun and passionate music teacher that felt very inspirational. If this movie doesn't make you want to pick up an instrument, you definitely know one musician who was inspired by this film. Be sure to study up on School of Rock on Amazon Prime. And of course, I had to include an anime. A Silent Voice follows Shoya, a 6th grader who met a new classmate named Shoko, who happens to be deaf. Shoko is excited to be in a new school and hopes to make friends, but Shoya takes every opportunity to bully her. It eventually gets so bad that she was forced to move to another school. Shoya becomes socially isolated because of his behavior, and becomes filled with regret until he meets Shoko again in high school. He needs to come to terms with what he did to her and try to build a relationship with this girl who just wanted to be friends. Now, I don't think this is a surprise to anybody, but A Silent Voice is a bit of an emotional roller coaster. It deals with bullying, depression, and it even questions what it means to forgive. That includes forgiving others and forgiving yourself. This is why I love anime. They pair up great animation with a stellar soundtrack and accompany it with a script so emotional it'll make you hate your neighbors for hoarding all the toilet paper. Don't cry too much when you watch A Silent Voice on Netflix. And those are the 5 movies I recommend for you to check out. Do you have any recommendations of your own? Please let us know in the comment section below. And don't forget to keep following your favorite camera tech. Stay safe, stay sane, and stay creative.